So I wanted to do kind of a funny video. I want to talk about what I think is the best desserts, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. Everyone's going to be making their traditional dishes, but also they might have some new ones. So my favorite dessert is German chocolate cake. On my birthday, that's the same cake I want every year. German chocolate cake is amazing. Okay. 2, carrot cake. I like carrot cake because it has the cream cheese frosting and it's awesome. 3, chewy brownies with walnuts. 4, pumpkin pie. Hot or cold, it's awesome. The next one would be New York style cheesecake with the real graham cracker crust. Next one would be key lime cheesecake. That has to be actually sour, kind of tart. And the next one would be a warm donut, fresh out of the oven. The next one would be cinnamon raisin rolls with pecans, but with actual real cream cheese frosting, not the confection sugar frosting, which is it's just sugar and water. It's not really anything special, but like a real soft yet chewy, moist cinnamon roll. That would be some of my favorite desserts. Oh, and pecan pie. Pecan pie is good, family. Whoever found a way to make a pie made of nuts good was a genius. The next one I'd say is peach cobbler. Peach cobbler with real peaches, not the canned peaches, but the real ones. I really like those. Pies that I think can go away: blueberry and cherry. I don't really care for those pies. Lemon tarts are good. Those are good. Red velvet cake. I haven't had really good red velvet cake in a while, so I don't really find them that good. What do you think? What's your favorite dessert? It'd be really cool if you told me, because there's different desserts all over the world. So, yeah. I also like a real tiramisu. It's an Italian dessert. I've helped made the coffee for that many times at my works in the past, at my jobs in the past. It's really good, but tiramisu is only good when it's made with real espresso, with real shots. That each shot of espresso has the crema panna on top. It's like the creaminess on the coffee, and it's like maybe 50 shots of espresso in a batch, at least, but like piccolo they call it in Italian, like short. But when it's just house brew coffee, the tiramisu doesn't really have flavor, so it depends. What else? I like cheese danishes. Cheese danishes are good. Sometimes I've seen some danishes where there's like the cream cheese center with like a blackberry. Oh, so good. What else? I don't really like chocolate croissants or bear claws or a Florentine croissant. I do like a ham and cheese croissant, but that's like a savory pastry. Cinnamon twists are okay. It's like a croissant, but it's twisted kind of like a donut, but it's not. It's like still bready like a croissant, but it has cinnamon in it. Those are okay. It's like a hybrid between a twist donut and a croissant. My favorite kind of donuts though would be chocolate, and it has the custard inside. And of course, glazed is legit the classic. I also like the maple bar donuts because they're just too good. Trying to think what other are my favorite desserts. I don't really like tres leches too much. That's like a cake that's really popular at quinceañeras, which is a Mexican coming of age ceremony. I don't know if it's just Mexican. I don't know if Guatemalans do it or other people, but I've only ever been to Mexican quinceañeras, and that's usually the cake. And I didn't really like it too much. It's moist, but it's a little tad bit overly sweet. There is the classics of like chocolate chip cookies. Those are always good. But those would be my favorites. What's your favorite dessert? I love goodies like that, so let me know what goodies you like. And even if you're not doing Thanksgiving, even if you don't have Thanksgiving where you're from, what would your ideal, like imagine a long table and it's like, tell me what would be on your dessert table. Like if you were hosting a banquet and you were gonna make some some coffee, some tea, and you were gonna have your pastry table, what would be on it? I'd be very curious to know. Very curious.